A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. Again, once again, I mean, this is ridiculous. Every time I hear you talk, you're saying you're so confident in what you do, and you're a scholar in training, and all of these miraculous things that you do. MBR 3030. You had me intimidated for like 26 seconds until I saw you talk, and then I was like, wow, well, I see that it's a lot of talk, but you keep telling me how my videos are whack and my arguments are garbage. Still, you're telling me, okay, matter of fact, like you said, I'm not going to misquote you anymore. I'm going to let you quote yourself. My argument was, Jesus said, why calleth thou me good? The only one good is God. I want you, maybe you're in scholar school, you skipped grades 1 through 9 or 10, 11, 12. You skipped the whole school, because like if I tell you I'm not good, my boss is good, I cannot be my boss, because my boss is different than me. He's good, I'm not. And if I was my boss and myself at the same time, first of all, that makes no sense. But you're saying it makes sense only in the Bible. Fine, whatever, I'll take it for what it is, but it's irrelevant. Now let me hear what you got to say about that.
I think that was the first thing I addressed.
Mm-hmm.
And why are you just still bringing this up again as if it's some point
It is a point.
Contention?
See, you saying it's not a point because you can't answer it. Answer me in human being text. In the Bible. Answer me in the Bible. Answer me in normal words where Jesus saying, why calleth thou me good? The only one good is God. Means Jesus is God, and I'm good, but I'm not good only when I'm in the human glove form.
I've answered this.
Only
Let's look at it.
Is God. That's what
now he's playing me again.
Jesus is not saying what you're implying. Jesus wants the rich young ruler to understand the implications in which the rich young ruler is saying. Christ says, why do you call me good? For there is none good. For there is none good but God.
Mm-hmm.
Understand the implications of that, which you fail to understand.
Okay, if I fail to understand the implications, why don't you tell me what the implications are? What can be implicated besides what is being said? I mean, you saying he wanted them to understand the implications. Why didn't he just explain to them the implications rather than causing confusion, as the Bible says God doesn't do? So if God doesn't cause confusion and Jesus caused confusion by that verse, then obviously Jesus is not God, or the Bible contradicts itself. You keep saying something about it, but you're not answering it. Answer me how Jesus can be God with that verse. I'm not coming to you with no more verses. I'm not coming to you with nothing. I can come to you with verses out the Torah, out the Bible, and of course out the Quran, hundreds of verses, but out the Torah and out the Bible that Jesus isn't God. In the Torah, listen, you saying the Jews wanted to stone Jesus because he blasphemed. Just because they didn't understand what he was saying, that doesn't mean that they were right. They were ignorant, period. And he had to run away from them. What kind of God is that? Jesus had to run away from them because he was scared of being stoned. That's the kind of God you want to worship? A God that's scared of people? That's what you and you want to worship a God that got beat in a wrestling match by by David? La ilaha illallah, astaghfirullah. Anyway.
Also, let's just look at 57 of your particular video right here.
Look. You know what? This is done. I'm cutting this off. Listen, I'm talking to you. See, I'm looking at you right now, right? I'm gonna explain it to you simply. Your religion is your religion. My religion is mine. I have proof that my religion is from the one true God, the God of Abraham, the God of all things. Okay? You have no proof that your God is even one. You have no proof that your so-called Jesus, aka God, is even one. I have proof of everything. You keep on not answering me. If you answer that one thing, I'll convert to Christianity. Do you understand me? Answer that one question. How can Jesus say, why callest thou me good? For the only one good is God. Answer that. That's all I'm asking you. That should be easy task for, what did you call yourself? Evangelical Christian. That's what you call it. So if you're an evangelical Christian, means you out there trying to spread the gospel and all that. So if that's what you're trying to do, and you want to, get another Christian under your belt, it should be a simple task. Simple task. And if it's not a simple task, that means either you don't know what you're talking about, or the Bible contradicts itself, which proves that it's not entirely from God, or you're lying, or you've been misinterpreting the Bible from day one, from the day you so-called converted from Islam, which I know for a fact you didn't. And I wish you would just prove that to the people for once and for all. Just prove that to the people. What are the 5 pillars of Islam? I mean, what is the Shahada? You know what I mean? Like, what is Al-Fatiha? Can you recite Al-Fatiha? What do you say when you're in sajda? Do you even know what sajda is? When you bow your head to the ground, what are you supposed to say? How many times are you supposed to say it? What a Muslim, what an ex-Muslim, whatever you want to call yourself. Listen, man. I just heard like a lot of videos. You sent me a lot of these videos talking about the Muslim woman exposed in Islam and all of this stuff. I'm making a video right now. You're not going to like the context of it, but I'm making a video to show you what that specific Muslim woman, if that is even real. I don't even know. Allah only knows. But even if it's even real, because it looked like there was a lot of editing done in that video on some real stuff. If you look at the video, the whole thing through, it was edited at least 4 or 5 times. At least 4 or 5 times. But even if it's real and if it wasn't edited at all, even if she wants, why she doesn't convert to Christianity? Get out of Islam. If you don't want Islam, Islam doesn't want you. Nobody's going to lose. Allah's not going to be pained in any way, shape, form, or fashion by her disbelieving. She wants to disbelieve. Let her disbelieve. She wants to go outside and do exactly what the woman in the video that I'm about to upload are doing. Then she can do that. That's her choice. Nobody can force her not to do that. She want to convert, let her convert. That's it. Be out. Anyway, enough of that. Yo, listen, this debate is not a debate. It's more of a dialogue. We talking back and forth, and that's fine with me. I don't care. But what I'm telling you is, man, don't waste my time. I got more important things to deal with. I got Christians that really want to know answers that I'm not answering. I got hundreds and hundreds of emails from Christians that asking me real questions that they really want to know certain things about Islam, and I'm wasting my time with somebody who's just completely like lost. Completely lost. You're not found. You don't know what you're doing. You're not guided to the right path. You're daleen. If you know what that means, please let me know. Daleen. Tell me what that means and let me know. Anyway, so that one question, that's all I want you to answer. That's it. That's it. Now I want you to answer one more question from a man to a man. I'm gonna tell you. If I tell you, we downstairs on the first floor of a building, I'm telling you, my boss just called, he want me to go upstairs to the 5th floor. My boss and your boss just called, he want me to go upstairs to the 5th floor. And I go upstairs to the 5th floor, what that means? Did I go upstairs to the 5th floor to see myself? I couldn't just look in the mirror? I had to go upstairs to the 5th floor to see my boss, even though I am my boss. How that make sense? How that make sense? You said God is 3 persons in one. Even if they're 3 different persons, there's still one. So one person of that so-called oneness is not greater than the other. That's retarded, yo. Like, come on, man. This is ridiculous.